Sitcoms don't get any quirkier than New Girl, the Fox series that ended its run in 2018 after 7 seasons, and we're recapping it in 3 minutes or less. Be warned, major spoilers follow. When the series begins, teacher Jess moves out of her Los Angeles apartment when she finds her boyfriend cheating on her. Desperate to find a new place, she answers a Craigslist ad for a loft apartment with 3 roommates who turn out to be men. She moves in anyway, and each of her new roommates is as eccentric as she is. Nick Miller is a grumpy slob, but he and Jess have a connection. He is easily excitable, and his temper often gets the best of him, but Jess manages to keep him sane. He works mostly as a bartender until season 6 when his novel becomes a bestseller.
I'm gonna say yes. Her friends are models. Okay, you guys? Models.
I say no.
Schmidt is the overconfident ladies' man whose obsessive-compulsive disorder is the source for his many quirks. He works in marketing, which is perfect for his outgoing personality. He falls for Jess's best friend CeCe, and they eventually begin dating. Winston Bishop is a former basketball player who moves in during the 2nd episode. He is a notorious prankster who works in radio and eventually becomes a police officer. He marries his girlfriend Allie, and they have several children, including one named Dan Bill. Jess's lifelong friend CeCe is a retired model who becomes a bartender with Nick's help. At first, she has a contentious relationship with Schmidt, but he wins her over and they fall in love.
I'm his trainer, so it's kind of the house that Coach built right here.
Former roommate Coach was replaced after the 1st episode with Winston because actor Damon Wayans Jr. had a schedule conflict. He would return to the show later, however, as Coach would move back into the building after a breakup. The personal trainer would eventually move to New York with a new girlfriend. Throughout the series, the characters went through some major life events. Jess eventually becomes a principal, but leaves education to run a charitable foundation. After a number of unsuccessful relationships, she and Nick eventually start dating at the end of season 2. Their relationship suffers setbacks and breakups, but they eventually get married in the series finale. Schmidt and CeCe date on and off for several seasons and eventually marry in season 5 and have 2 kids.
The point I'm trying to make is we need to pack right now.
I love packing.
In the series finale, Nick and Jess get an eviction notice from the loft apartment, and the group assembles one last time to reminisce. Winston reveals that the eviction was another of his elaborate pranks, but Nick and Jess decide to go ahead with their move anyway. In a flash forward, we see everyone with their growing families, including Nick and Jess, who have a child as well. And that's our recap of New Girl, now streaming on Peacock. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you never miss a video, and thanks for watching.